Everybody needs an advocate.
Because I'm not there 24/7.
Families that have hemophilia mature faster.
I've been feeling a lot of anxiety lately.
I'm so tired of being strong.
To understand how far we've come helps you appreciate where we are now.
No is just no for this person. Somebody's gonna say yes sooner or later.
And it helps you understand that there are more steps to be taken in the future.
You're the first person I've met with a bleeding disorder.
Let's fight the disease and not the people who have it.
Growing up, my family was all football all the time. It's all we did. Watch football from the moment I was born, and then I played through high school there here in Texas. So I'm proud of that, and I'm glad to be back here.
Say it was a culture, growing up around it. You just knew you was gonna play football. But I will say, once I did get an opportunity, get a blessing to have a scholarship to go to college to play football. I say, man, well, maybe I got some kind of talent.
Unlike Josh, I wasn't talented enough to go to really big schools and do all that, so I found a small school in Virginia. I love the experience of that environment. There, you can't play for the fans or the money, of course. It's all about each other and the teamwork.
NFL Super Bowl champion, right? That's not a small thing. It wasn't a golden path for you. No one rolled out the red carpet. You've kind of had to fight and scrap for every accomplishment you had in your athletic career.
Definitely in high school, was nowhere near the best guy on the team. But the one thing I did stay constant to and true was, making sure that whatever I did get on the field, I did put forth all my effort. The opportunity presented itself. Whatever you're going through in life, whenever you have an opportunity, you got to walk through that door and take it. Gained a full scholarship to Central Michigan University. And I was behind a lot of guys. And again, another opportunity presented itself. The guys who was in front of me, they ended up, for whatever reason, quitting, leaving school. So again, I was, put into that spot, and on down the road, I ended up being a 4-year starter at Central Michigan. From there, I got an opportunity to play on the biggest stage in the world. So,
when I was 6 years old, it was me, my sister, and my mother, and my father, and he died tragically in a traffic accident when I was 6. As a 6-year-old boy, originally that's a very devastating moment. Obviously, for me, the way I work through adversity is I have a purpose in my mind, or a why do I need to fight this. At 6 years old, you don't have a lot of things to draw of, but I had my mother and my sister. Years went by, my mother remarried when I was 18, starting my sophomore year there. My stepfather died in a tragic accident also. What am I gonna do now I'm in Virginia, they're in Texas, and so I had a kind of a different, set of problems to worry about. What I ultimately come up with, my teammates in college, my friends in college, my mother's support with me staying in college, through that, I was able to, drawing off all of that, recover from those two, tragedies that my family had to endure.
When Nolan was born, that's when we first learned about it, which I'm sure a lot of people in the room probably had the same situation. I always say if I made it to the NFL, I wanted to use that platform. I said if I did make it, I wanted to make the best of it, and wanted to use that platform for whatever advantage I could, and that was, definitely what was close to my heart. We started a nonprofit back in 2012, educational scholarship that we do every year. We just had our 5K July 15th down in Georgia, went well. Nephew's doing great, just got his learner's permit.
Thinking back about it, law enforcement is kind of my passion, I think, and it started when I was 6, when I felt the need to take care of my mother, take care of people, right? Make sure everybody's safe, and I love it. I love to do it. My family is my number one purpose in life, and why.
Yeah, that's one thing that remained constant was like my family. My family, and then my immediate family, mom and everybody. When other things changed in my professional life, that family stayed constant. So I tell them all the time, y'all helped me get through it all.
I start with the Dallas Police Department. I become a DEA agent. I'm 24 years old. I'm invincible, right? I'm the toughest guy in the world. And I started having pains in my legs, and turned out I did, in fact, have a blood clot that ran from my ankle to my knee. When I was laying there, and it hit me, it really hit me, that I'm not invincible, and I'm very vulnerable, actually.
You got a goal in mind, if you want to be a DEA agent, professional athlete, doesn't matter. You got that goal, you set it in front of you, and you repeat it, you see it every day. You make goals, and you got to make them a habit. They say it takes, 21 days to make something a habit? When the time to perform has come, the time to prepare has passed. So you got to always, be ready.
In my life, discipline is everything. To get into whatever you're deciding to get in, I think, like you said, it is critical, right? And you're going to run into obstacles, you're going to have adversities, and we have to figure out a way to get through them, right? I ran into this a few years ago. Fate whispers to the warrior, "You cannot weather the storm." And the warrior replies, "I am the storm."
Nice round of applause for Josh and Justin.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
To watch video from any of our previous Powering Through sessions, visit poweringthrough.org, or to learn more about National Cornerstone Healthcare Services, NCHS, visit nchswecare.com.